Hey, what's going on, guys? Just want to let you guys know to hit that like and that subscribe. And if you guys want to get early access to next week's episode of FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood, you guys can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon. The link's in the top pinned comment or the description below. And we thank you guys very much for coming by. Now, let's get on with our FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood reaction. Hey, what is up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends, Dustin and Morgan. Trace over there at the dojo, Trace. How you doing over there, Traces?
Hydrated and highly blessed.
We'll see.
Is there an uneasiness when you're kind of approaching
Because he's
the
winning.
ending of a program?
Yeah, I know. I hate when things end. It makes me sad. So it's good. It's going to be good. He's going to kick God's ass, or the guy who ate God. If you're kicking the guy who ate God's ass, you're kind of kicking God's ass.
Or like he's going to what if he opens his mouth and he actually punches God in the eye? He's like, oh my God, fuck, dude, fuck. Eric. We're talking about all this type of shit because we are watching FullMetal Alchemist. If you guys want, well, I was about to do the read there right there because I always kind of do it when I go the. But we're doing FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood right now, y'all. We are on episode 63. We are on the penultimate episode, like the second to last episode of this entire fucking show, and it's been a lovely time. And it's, we're kind of in our little, it's always a melancholy thing. No matter if you're digging how this story's going or not, it's always like a very conflicted like moment. You know what I mean? When we just have to start to say goodbye to like elements of this story and shit. And like they're kind of they're pushing us and they're prodding us and they're fucking with us in a bunch of different ways. Like fucking Al's gave up the fucking suit. He fucking hung up the armor finally.
Yep.
And he's chilling in the afterlife.
Yep.
And he gave up an arm. Suit and an arm.
Well.
He gave his arm to his brother.
No.
Right?
Incorrect.
No.
The suit became an arm.
Nope.
But it was a very powerful moment with him and May and stuff like that. And I was very kind of concerned. I was like, but I was, but the soul body in the void was
saying
so chill about it that I was like, okay, cool. There's another way that we can do this.
And he said he'll come back for me.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, you think so? And he's like, yeah. And he's like,
well, let's see what he'll have to give up this time.
like,
I always really enjoy it, and I always kind of get it stirs me emotionally, like when Ed like kind of just like perseveres through something, you know what I mean? Like and he's done that several times, throughout the series. I think there is like a way where it's like I think that Greed is gonna have to kind of be diminished in some way, like within his power and stuff like that. But because he's kind of been willing to play ball and he's been the most like kind of emotionally dexterous of any of the other homunculi, of any of the others of the Sin Squad over there, I do think that he could like where he'd be like, all right, cool, I'll give you like a little townhouse in my ankle. You can come and kind of be a part of ruling with me in Shang.
You can operate the penis when we're in the bed.
Greedy cock over
just
there.
Just a greedy old cock.
Just a greedy cock. He just wants all the pussy that he can.
Which is fine.
Which
You
is
know
most of
what?
it.
Yes.
You know what? You could do worse.
I'm nervous, and I'm ready to watch this motherfucker. You guys ready to go?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just stalling with all the Scrooge talk.
If you guys want to see our reaction to the next episode, and the next episode being the final episode, the finale to FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood is available to you right now on our Patreon. The link's in the top pinned comment. Click that, head on over there. I know it's only one more, but if you feel like chipping in and taking a gander and stuff like that, if you can't wait the week.
There's their house. What?
Oh!
The doggy! He's like, oh my gosh, where you been, Loca?
Dead. We're home, boy. What's he barking at now?
Passed out, wine drunk at fucking 2 p.m. or something like that.
Yeah.
Living that country life.
And she had that go life in the metalwork town, and then she's just.
Stop, that tickles.
Oh, her earrings. Does he have them? You better not have lost them.
I know. That's a good. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Again, we would greatly appreciate the support. It's the best way to support the channel. It's been an absolute privilege to be fucking covering this show and to be hanging out with y'all over here. But if you can't do that, you still want to help us out and hit us with a like and a subscribe. Ring the bell thingy because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Oh my God, my claps, my play claps are getting more and more like.
I don't want it to end like that.
I don't want it to end at all.
Are you going to live out the rest of your life as a slave without the rights of a real man? In that case, you're
Not-
no different from me, trapped inside this stuffy flat.
He's spitting it.
I mean, he wasn't wrong.
It's the classic. Dylan isn't wrong, but it's about how you're doing it. Oh, Jesus, here we go.
How can a mere human, a meager alchemist with his bare hands?
I mean, sorta. I don't know.
So we cut the head off, or he just starts to dissolve like he just got snapped, like by Thanos, and the show
Yeah.
ain't over.
Let's start stabbing.
Yeah, right?
Oh.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
This is me after I eat Taco Bell.
Shit.
Oh. No.
Oh, he's gonna take it from Green.
No.
Be a good son.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
It's not quite as ideal as being king of the world, but I can make do with Emperor of Shing.
Oh, okay.
He's going for it.
Yeah!
Yes.
Come on,
Yes.
kid, let's do
Fuck
it.
Yes.
Oh. What? Oh, he's joking.
It's time to say goodbye, kid. There's no point in you getting sucked into my old man with me.
Oh.
That was the one and only lie of my life.
Because we're
Has
friends.
a philosopher's stone. So you don't even need me anymore, kid.
Oh.
They became friends.
Why would you betray your own father?
What?
I've always had a rebellious streak, Pops. Don't act so surprised.
He was from the jump when we first saw him. He was like, "Fuck you." Is he gonna fucking like squeeze him to death under the armor?
You crafty devil!
Oh.
Be gone, fool! Return to nothing!
Three.
Great!
It's
They
like-
were best friends.
This horrible little monster with sharp teeth, like, and they made me like feel for him. Unbelievable.
He was all right.
I've had enough. Wow. That's all I really need.
Oh, he's finally satisfied.
He got it.
He filled his whole
I don't
soul.
need anything else. Just this lamp and this chair. And I don't need anything else.
Oh, great. Well, he finally.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh shit.
Stone! You destroyed my stone!
His little sad little hands.
What? This can't! What is...
Oh, is he gonna like turn back on him and take him apart, kinda?
Go back to nothing, homunculus!
Ooh.
It's like the things that it's like, but it's coming from inside of him. Oh, that's so fucking crazy.
Free! I just wanted to be free!
Wow, crawled into his own asshole.
I wanted this world's knowledge for my own! Why should I be punished for that? What's wrong with craving knowledge? What's wrong with seeking perfection?
Well, most of the times the people are seeking perception are assholes.
One name you might have for me is the world, or you might call me the universe, or perhaps God, or perhaps...
Whatever, man. Like,
Please stop! I can't bear to be bound any longer!
damn.
What'd I do wrong? What should I have done?
Like, for real, tell him what he should have done.
Well,
You simply must have seen the answer with your own eyes.
Well, he didn't. So if you did, do you just want to be right, or you want to like people to learn and grow, man? Little circle guy.
I've got the toll for him. Take it. It's a philosopher's stone.
Use it to bring him back.
The fucking thing that they went out looking for since the episode fucking 1. Like,
yeah.
Estelle, we'd never use a philosopher's stone.
Yeah, they did. They promised.
Yeah.
Edward, use my life for the toll.
Yeah.
Use me to...
Yeah, he's tired. He wants a nap.
he's fulfilled his purpose.
Why should you sacrifice your life for our mistake?
Because I'm his father.
He's taking responsibility.
You don't know how much you boys mean to me.
Finally said it.
Right?
Shut up, you rotten father! You say something that dumb again, and I'll knock you out!
Oh my gosh, buddy. Come on, let him do it. He's tired.
He's got the long fingernails on the
He got the Coke fingers.
That's a neat touch.
May, I didn't realize she cared so deeply for Al.
You didn't?
There was a bunch of times where he wasn't with them the whole time, you know.
The Major.
Oh.
Teacher.
Can you transmute love into a person? I don't...
I'll be back in a few minutes. This is my last transmutation. Stand back and enjoy the show.
Oh gosh, Is he gonna be like, I'm gonna hang out in the void and you get to go?
FullMetal Alchemist.
At least Trisha got a first name.
old Trish got one. She got one.
Do you intend to offer your own body?
I gave you the world.
Yeah, I've got your payment right here. So go ahead and take it.
What is it?
You do realize that you'll never be able to perform alchemy again without your
Oh, yeah.
I'm aware of
Let's chill. Who cares?
this port. I know it contains every secret alchemy has to offer. However, it's also led me astray.
He's doing the opposite of what Father wanted to do, where he's like forfeiting the allure of knowledge.
willing to cast it aside, to lower yourself to a simple human?
What do you mean lower myself? That's the only thing I've ever been.
Yeah.
Just a simple human that couldn't save a little girl.
Wow.
Oh, well, we can bring that back up now. Jesus. Okay.
I mean, that changed the course of their entire lives. That.
But yeah, like, oh, cool.
Who
Yeah.
needs alchemy?
Honestly,
Yeah.
this isn't even that hard of a decision.
Good job! You beat me! Go ahead! Take him home!
He's just like, take everything. It's chill.
The back door's right over there.
Goodbye, Edward Elric!
Is he gonna do it? I'm a little nervous.
I know he seems like,
because of how
you
he's got such
won.
a
Congratulations.
He's got such a creepy smile. Oh.
Oh no. Okay.
Also, can I have some clothes?
Can I have a burger and some clothes?
Let's go home.
I'm like, I don't want to hang dong in front of everybody.
In front of May, straight away.
How are you feeling? You okay?
Zampano
Oh, good.
and Darius, you're all here.
A new Tin Man and you Lion.
Dad, it's so warm.
He's like feeling stuff.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you.
Make it up for me. Like, get me a bowl of spaghetti. Go get some takeout.
How about a fucking hero roll, double cheese? You know what I mean? Something.
Babe, we're gonna bake them in a cake.
You're gonna bake him in a cake.
Oh no, they're giving it to No Name, mother wife.
Our Führer, King Bradley, and his son Salim tragically lost their lives amidst the day's turmoil.
Oh, so they're gonna be
Yeah.
framed as heroes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it also kind of helps unify the country in a certain sense. The people that really backed them and everything.
Without those boys' relentless courage, this nation would be no more. Thank you very much.
All right, buddy, you did. It's fine. I forgive you for having 2 kids. But you could also just stay in your son's lives and be a good eventual granddad. And
Yeah, go.
oh no, what? You going to get cigarettes again? You fuck.
Now he's coming back to go bang Granny. The old drinking buddy. Actually, his wife's still alive. No, she.
No, she died.
Wait, that was a dumb moment. My brain.
His wife's still alive.
I immediately, as it was coming out of my mouth, I was like, "What am I saying?"
Ed actually called me his father, although he did preface it with rotten.
No. Is he dying?
Well, at least you died with a smile on your face, my friend.
Oh, he kind of did the same thing as like Bradley. Like he still has like a body and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
he didn't just.
You know, but I'm glad Ed and Al are gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Also, I'm like, oh, you gotta trade your magic powers for your brother. Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Done. Like, what you want me to? What else you want? You want my shoes?
Yeah. Or it could have like
Take my
maybe
hair
it could have
too.
been,
I
like-
don't care.
Well, no, it could have been one of those things where it's like maybe it could have been like, okay, we can do it. Like, but I don't know if you'll actually be able to survive. And last I checked, you had a long fucking day.
But you know what? This
You know what I mean?
this show, it's been so dark that I'm chill with it being Sunshine and Flowers ending.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm like, it's funny because Sunshine and Flowers ending is like a dead corpse on a grave, but it is. Like, I mean, he was happy. And
in a set, like we're getting like a satisfying amount of closure. In a
yeah,
sense.
and I'm like, and I,
Like-
you know, I'm okay with the brothers. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna have a happy ending, and that's chill.
Well, right. And no. Well, you know what? It's also it's a little bit like because this is a very hot take. Is that like I'm like one of the few people that like have like I have a fair amount of issues with the finale of Breaking Bad. I think it's good. I think it's very good, better than most. It's hard to end a show that's that ambitious and that kind of a juggernaut. But there's a bunch of things about that thing that things are too fucking cool and go too right for Heisenberg in the end. Like none of his plans fuck up. None of his thing. He gets to get one more over on Marie one last time. He gets to fucking get his fucking son, like his son and Skylar kind of forgive him. Fuck you, dude. Like, you burned every fucking bridge. Nobody should be, like, you should own every single fucking, like, horrible thing that you did. Like, maybe you send them up with some cash, but you don't get absolved by anybody emotionally. And they kind of do that with him a little bit. And, like, but I'm also, like, not mad at that. I'm not, like, mad at that thing. I think it's also, there's a symmetry and there's a kind of tenor that they're striking here.
With a little,
and I'm good, I'm good with it. So far, I'm good.
I was almost on the little dwarf in the flask side though at the end because he's like, okay, I fucked up. Clearly, you're pissed at me. Like, just tell, like, because I'm like, okay, I don't know, I don't like that. I don't like either of them. I don't like that see-through weird toothy cloud because he's just fucking with people being like, no, what is the answer? Guess. He's very much like taxes. He's like taxes. It's like, I owe money. How much? And if you get it wrong, if you get it wrong, you're going to jail forever.
You want to know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the Bergman film, The Seventh Seal.
Yeah.
When he's like, because like they're playing chess, and the whole reason that he's kind of like avoiding finishing the chess game with death is because he is like trying to figure out A, how to get out of it, and then B, what waits for him. And he goes like, do you have any answers? And he's like, nope. Now this is like, there's a little more of a deviant, but I guess they kind of strike me because death is kind of devious within that thing. But like when he goes like, tell me the answer, he goes like, you're just like everybody else. You don't get to know the answer. And that is what's so fucking terrifying.
And I think my problem was with like, this is the world saying like, you
he's
have
just smirking. He's just smirking and being like, meh. Like
and then he's like, you got the answer. It's right. That's definitely the answer. Good job. And it was. And I'm just like, dude, fuck off.
I will say this, as far as like a world that is as cruel as the one to which these guys live and we live.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the world would be just like,
that would be God. It's not this fucking cool, chill, benevolent guy. He's a fucking weirdo. He is a maniac.
He's a prankster.
Guess. I don't know. You need to know the answer. But if you don't figure it out, I'm just gonna torture you. Even though you're like literally saying, what is the right thing to do?
All of that clocks.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why that kind of just hit me. And I'm sort of like, this God who loves us, who does whatever, you know, in the westernized Judeo-Christian sense, you know, and in a lot of other religions too. But yeah, like this omnipotent being that is like, we're gonna
do we need to do this? Yeah.
Look at all this. You know what I mean? Like all this stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Like if it's somebody that actually gives a shit.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? It's more. That's why I can buy the Greek and the Roman gods like a little bit easier, especially the Greek gods.
You know sometimes
because they're messy bitches and they just kind of do shit. You know what I mean? Like
I was watching that documentary about the Mother God cult. The followers went too ham with it, and she was like dying of liver failure, and she's like, maybe I should go to the hospital. And they're like, but we say we don't believe in 3D hospitals. And like they're like carting her around the country, and then when she dies, they're carting her dead body around the country. Like if somebody showed up, it's a drunk chick, and she's like, I'm fucking God. You might be like, yeah, you're a mess. Maybe you are. This messy drunk chick might be God.
No, I mean, like, and so that's an element of the characterization that is disquieting and eerie.
I like it,
but I can live with it, and it kind of makes sense. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it within, especially within this world, like we're just sitting there, perched up like he's on like the fucking front of like a '60s fucking soul record or something, just sensibly like yeah, great,
guy.
Whatever, okay, cool. We're gonna have a world where like this one guy sets off this whole war by putting a bullet straight through the fucking brain of this 6-year-old child, and we're gonna watch it several times. You know what I mean? Like,
well, based off of humanity, I kind of love the stories that admit the idea that absolute power always corrupts. It's because at a certain point, when you can get away with anything, nothing fucking matters. So you just kind of get more fucked up with things. You're like, well, let's just see what happens. Because nothing matters to you, because when you're like that all powerful, you're just kind of like, well, I'm gonna try this because I haven't seen that before. Like, why not?
Or something. It's like very petri dish. It's very like kind of, yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and
it's like having a jar full of fireflies. You shake them up, and you're like, aha, see what happens. It's like cruel and sadistic, but you're like, well, I don't know. What else am I doing? I'm bored. I'm 7.
Even with like Father, the dwarf or whatever, like, you know, is like in that form, kind of made you feel a little bad for it.
Yeah, because you know what? He was like willing to listen because he's like, okay, I clearly fucked up.
But God's like, I don't do fucking answers, bro. Like, I don't do answers. Like,
I'm not trying to make you better. I'm trying to make you worse.
I'm not here to make friends, okay?
I'm literally not trying to make the world a better place.
Well, yeah, Morgan's a prison abolitionist, so, you know, like, that's like, you don't prison anybody even.
No, I'm like, well, no, I'm focusing on
rehabilitation.
No, what actually helps everyday people, like, in the world not get murdered or victimized. And I'm like, torturing people in a thing and a system creates a lot of strife, a lot of more pain and monsters, and like it perpetuates the same old shit, which creates more violence and awfulness. So I'm saying that's my philosophy as a prison abolitionist is like,
that's your philosophy.
I focus on what makes the bad things stop, not just right now, but in the future.
This was like effective, like the action was sick. It was kind of funny that it was just sort of down to just like punching a guy really hard and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, where it's just him kind of laying into him. Like, he didn't like stick his hand. He didn't do anything like magical. Like, he just kind of like, they just kind of broke him down to a regular human. That was a sick thing where when he claps his hands and he's got the little fingernails are a little bit fucking.
Well, he has a skinny arm, like he wasn't switching it up on
Or it's like he just got it out of a cast or something like that. You know what I mean? When it's been in a cast for a fucking super long time or some shit, you know? I mean, I guess after this one, it's epilogue time. You know, we got to see where people kind of end up and who's hanging out with who and stuff, you know?
I'm going to see Ed on a farm with Winry.
Just
having that throuple with Armstrong.
Well, I don't know, they sub out. It's like 1 week on, 1 week off. We get an Armstrong in the house. It doesn't matter which. It's either Olivier or it's fucking, what's his name?
Alex.
So, like, I don't know. It could be something like that.
I'd be like, once a week, Alex, you're coming over. I'm greasing up you both, and you're going to wrestle in front of me, and I'm just going to sit there and...
Yeah. Exactly. In the meat, like on the meat counter too. Like, you know what I mean? Because like 100%. A couple slabs of beef right there. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be really. It is nice. Again, like this show's been obviously like surprisingly incredibly dark in a bunch of different ways and kind of and interestingly characterized. But there's a really nice kind of ending kind of that it seems like we're heading towards, and I'm excited to fucking check out the last one, the finale, which is the only one that we have left, y'all. This year, the finale of FullMetal Alchemist is the next episode that we're doing. And if you guys don't want to wait the week that it's going to take for us to get that to basically, if you want to take a gander at that finale before anybody else does, a week ahead of time, the way to do that is to jump on our Patreon. Links in the top end, comment in the description below. Hit us up at the Tune tier, $5 tier if you guys get that. And then all the other shows that we're, you get all the backlog of everything else that we've done on the Tune tier, including all of our FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood coverage, but also you get a say in what we cover next, and you get all the other shows that we're currently covering on the animation tier, which is usually like 2 to 4 at a time. So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, a subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and we will check y'all later.